Welcome to Sports Talk with them boys, with your hosts, Coach Mo and Coach Hunter.
Welcome to Sports Talk with them boys. I am your host, Coach Mo. Welcome to another episode of Talking Sports with all types of ordinary type of guys. Yeah, welcome, guys. Today, sorry we're so late, but today we're going to pick up on Week 10 NFL games and the game that was played last night. Who would have believed it? Today we got a couple of subjects we want to top on. What's wrong with Lamar Jackson? That's the question. What is wrong with Lamar Jackson? Have defensive coordinators find out how to stop this guy? We're going to figure out. We're going to let our experts tell you what is wrong with LJ. And also, we're going to talk about a little bit of NBA. The offseason is right around the corner. Free agency is like 2 weeks away. No, my bad. 2 weeks, and then we got the draft. So, guys, stay tuned. Let me bring my boy on, man. Our guest, the guy who knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. Mr. ESP. Yeah. What's good, bro? What's good? Unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing today, Coach?
What's good, bro? What's good, man?
Oh, man, I'm sitting here watching all these transactions going in the league. See what's going on with everything going on this weekend,
You already know. I got my pen and paper ready because I'm going to get your picks for today. Your picks this week.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Let's go back to last week. I had 3 bigs underdog. Did you like them? Remember, I picked the Saints to spank the Buccaneers. It happens. I picked the Bills. I told you that they don't have enough D-line to contain Allen. He destroyed the Seahawks. And my upset of the week, Liberty taking down Virginia Tech.
Oh, my God. Liberty, guys. Who knows Liberty? Anybody? Do you know Liberty, Mr.
Me.
Tell me about Liberty. Tell me a little bit about Liberty.
They're actually a Division I school, but they are very, very small. Very small, but they got a decent quarterback who's actually remind you of Lamar Jackson, but he's not Lamar.
Well,
but in his league, he's actually pretty awesome.
Well, in our way of speaking off the camera, man, that team got some big, man. Jeez.
Yes, they are going to Blacksburg and beating VTech. But I call it.
Yeah, you did, bro. That was a good one too.
Man, that was crazy, bro.
I bet you I could call my brother-in-law right now and I can ask him, bro, did you pick Liberty to upset Virginia Tech? And he'll probably tell me no.
But when you are a 16.5-point underdog, you're not winning.
That's true.
But the thing is, when you watch much as football I do, you see your weakness. You know what I mean? VTech got all kind of weakness stuff from the quarterback to the O-line to the receivers to the running back. And when you switch that on defense, they got a problem with safety. Back end. Secondary, you name it, D-line, they got all kind of problems, bro. They are out. They've been out coaching every game this year, and believe it or not, the Williams Sportsbook in Vegas actually have VTech favorite this weekend against Miami by 1.5 points.
Vegas off. What Vegas drinking on, man? Give me some.
Yeah, the same thing Little John used to drink.
Right? Yeah. It's not happening. I don't see Virginia Tech touching Miami. Not even close.
Miami is actually not there. I hate when we say the U is back, because you know me, I'm such a big U fanatic. Don't say the U is back. We don't have right now. Miami has no corners.
No, you don't.
We're not playing good. We're not playing good. But that Mr. King, oh my God!
I said that last week. I said it in our last show.
You called last week. If I actually listened to you, I'd have cashed you a couple $100 if I listened to you, because of one reason. I picked Georgia to beat Florida by 6, and you stated to me, you said you believe Georgia will win, but that Florida offense will come alive. You said if they come alive, it's going to be a problem. Oh my God!
Problem.
They're not alive.
Now, Trash is Heisman candidate. You have to give it to
him. Yeah. 23 touchdowns in what, 4 games?
4 interceptions.
Yeah. And guess who was his high school teammate?
Tell me.
He plays for the University of Miami. The same week, they had the greatest game. King, they went to the same high school. He was King's backup quarterback in high school, and they both had a game to remember the same week.
Well, what a coincidence. We might find each other in the playoff right now.
Right now, ESPN is predict Miami versus the Gators at the Orange Bowl come January the 3rd or 4th. So,
no, we'll be in the playoff, bro.
Okay, but
we're pulling that Alabama upset. LSU is not. It's not.
They're done.
Yeah, Alabama is the only thing in my way right now. I got past Georgia.
Say that again.
I smashed Georgia. Only person that's in my way right now is Alabama.
Yeah, but don't forget, when you get to you can actually beat Alabama and the SEC championship in Georgia, right? But don't forget, there's that other school in the Big Ten, which they just reload like Alabama. That's the Buckeyes.
But let's keep it real. When have the Buckeyes actually beat a team from a different conference, a different big boy conference? ACC, SEC, when was the last time? A good quality team.
They beat them like every other year. They win, but come playoff time, it's a headache.
But that's when it counts, right?
Yeah, true. And don't forget, with the way that everything's set up, it's like this. You have the SEC and the ACC, those guys only contain with speed. They have speed. That's it. Now the Big Ten have big boys. They got like real. Every O line is 6'7", 340 pounds.
It's that Florida weather, man.
All those guys run speed, and when you match up Alabama with a Ohio State squad, speed kills. You could be big, but that 4-2-3 or that 4-4, it's a lot of speed.
Hey,
you can't contain the speed.
Since we on the college football, let's keep it college football for right now. Then, what do you think? Since your Cinderella team pulled out the upset against Virginia Tech, how you see them looking against Western Carolina?
That's another great game.
Yeah, this is actually
because Western Carolina won a big game last weekend.
Well, yeah.
I do believe that Liberty is.
No. This is actually their first game.
Oh, I'm sorry. Eastern Carolina. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My mistake. I'm reading at the wrong team.
Yeah, I wouldn't even try.
I see a 20. I mean, I think they favored by like 23.
Yeah, that's what it says too.
Yeah, double check. I think they should be winning by 23.
I just wrote them down because I had to look at this Cinderella team.
I do believe they can win by 23.
Yeah, they don't even have a line. They don't even have a line for this game.
Nah.
On ESPN.
No, it should be. There should be a line for it. It's about 23 and something. You know what? No, Liberty against
Western Carolina.
Western Carolina.
Square yet.
Yeah, I don't think one because that team is coming off. They have not played yet.
Yeah. Well,
So it's really not a good bet on that on anybody's end.
At all.
No, yes it is. It's right here. Yes. The oh my goodness, Jesus! I just noticed that they are 32.5 underdog.
Wow.
Now, if they be Liberty, then you a rich man. Nah, I probably would pick them as to cover that because I don't think they probably would lose by 32. They pick them. Yeah. I'm about to, before the night is over with, I'm gonna look up Western Carolina.
Let's see here. We can do that right now.
They are 32 and a half point underdog.
Underdogs, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Liberty is they picked Liberty to win by 32 points.
They're from the Southern Conference. So
they more towards Georgia, Carolina.
They have teams that they play North Carolina actually too. They play North Carolina. So
yeah, it's a cupcake. They get on your roster, yeah.
I think it's one of these teams that get paid and just pay.
Yeah, they pay. Yeah, you get paid to play a big team. So, yeah.
I don't know, man. I'll pick Liberty to cover it. No, I'm taking it.
It's today's Friday, so I don't have any more time to look into that. To be honest to you, I didn't even look into that game.
No.
At all. I didn't. Not at all.
Florida.
The Florida game?
Yeah, Florida and Arkansas.
I saw that Florida was favored by like 17.5, if I'm not mistaken, or 10.5.
True. 17.5, yep.
So the thing is, Florida defense, actually, a lot of people don't give Florida defense a lot of respect. The offense, the offense is good. Now, the defense seems to allow a lot of plays, but you got to understand, they make so much play where the defense kind of can lay back a little bit and just you know how the offense the offense gets so many big plays, so the defense seems to lean back a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think I'm picking the over. Be like 59.5 point.
Yeah, because you got Felipe. Remember, they got Felipe Franks.
Oh, yes, Felipe former Gator.
Yep.
So he's gonna play his brains out.
Try it.
I'm going with the game over 60 points because I know the Gators can put 40.
It's my boy.
Yeah, I know the Gators can actually put 40, Coach Mo. But if Felipe come out with 20 something, then you over 60.
Hey man, yeah. Hey man, we lay back in this talk show. You call me by my nickname because you calling me Coach Mo does not sound right.
I know, Roach.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. I'm gonna take that bet. I'm not picking that Liberty Western Carolina.
Yeah, it's really that Liberty. They're not gonna lose. That's it. But I don't know what that Eastern Carolina is coming up with.
Right.
They haven't played. You don't know. You know, they might. There's some tricks under their belt. You know, it could be some crazy stuff happen and they end up not getting beat by 32. Things happen, or Liberty get up to like 30 something and decide to just run the ball and kill the clock.
True, and that could happen too.
So I'll just pick them straight up, but you know.
Yeah, that can happen too. But what about your game?
My Hurricane game?
Yeah.
Oh, listen. Williams Sportsbooks of Vegas picked the number 19 in the nation, the Miami Hurricane, +2 on the road against VTech.
Yeah.
Reason being, it's a rivalry game. It's a big rivalry game. But VTech is coming off a bad loss. Miami's coming off a very big emotional win.
Right.
But Miami's winning this game by like 10 points. Because there's a guy named King that played for Miami. And like Coach Mo said it last weekend, I think I see him playing a couple games on Sundays. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that he's gonna be the next Russell Wilson or Kyle Murray, but as a guy who's about 5'11", 5'10", he actually have a decent arm. I don't know if you noticed those bombs. The guy was 5 of 6 over 20 yards. He had 5 touchdowns over 460-yard passing. And he quarterback rating was like, bro, 89, something like, or 99 or something like that. So
I like that kid.
But I pick Miami at least 10 points.
Okay.
If we play, to the way Miami play, it's an early game too.
That's safe to pick, right?
That's a safe. Or you can pick them. I think the best pick would be plus. You pick Miami plus 2.5.
Yeah.
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 You pick Miami plus 2.5.
That's safe for me.
Oh yeah, that's a safe pick. If you pick them to win straight up, it's more money. The money line.
And if I go straight up, how would I be picking that?
The money line. If you look at the line, it'll say spread, money line, and the total.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so the money line mean that you're picking that team to win. Like, doesn't matter they win by 100 points, they win by 1 point, you still win.
Yeah, I see it. Money line plus 105 Miami.
Yep. If you click that, yeah, there's no way. If Miami loses this game, Manny Diaz should be fired.
Straight up.
I'm being honest to you. Because Miami still, even though we have not played some strong team beside Clemson and they kill us, but if Miami win this game and anything can happen with those top 8 teams, you could be looking, you go down to number 4 and you get a possible playoff game, but we don't know. And I don't believe any team in the Big Ten should be getting into the playoffs with like 4 or 5 wins. When all the rest, with the rest of these guys, them play like 11 games. So you telling me, the Ohio State Buckeyes get to the playoff with they only play like 4 games? I kind of disagree.
It's gonna happen.
True. You play 4 games, but we play 10 games. I'm undefeated, or I'm 10-1 or 9-1, and you telling me not happy, don't like it.
Sucks.
Awful.
All right, give me another game.
Another game I actually like is the Fighting Irish taking on Boston College Eagles.
Notre Dame.
You can go with the money line on that because I don't think Notre Dame is losing, but I'll take them by 11.5.
You'll take that half?
I take that. I think they'll win by 12 points. I think they'll win by 2 touchdowns. The thing about Boston College is that a couple weeks ago, they almost beat Clemson.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
but that was their freshman quarterback, and I don't think they can actually stick with the Fighting Irish.
I don't think so either.
Because it's gonna be a cold day up there in
Who these boys beat last week?
Who that? Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Minus Travis Lawrence.
Yeah.
Minus Sunshine.
Yeah,
but it's football. It's called next man up.
Yeah. But no, I can agree with that though, man. That's a big difference though, dog.
And also they came back. They almost got beat.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just writing my notes, Debbie, man. You know me. All right, I got Notre Dame. All right. We got one more. We got one more in college, or we gonna stay right?
Let's see. I'll tell you. There's a couple games you can actually pick from. One of the worst games I hate this weekend, I think it's probably canceled already, is Wisconsin versus Michigan.
It is.
I don't know what in the world is going on in Michigan.
I think it's Harbaugh.
Yeah, John. Something is wrong with that guy because they cannot win. They cannot play. They just can't good. They can't be good. I give you another game where I believe that could be a blowout. Kentucky against Vanderbilt. Kentucky is a 17.5 point. Don't forget, Kentucky can put points up like Florida.
But I'm scared of that Vanderbilt team, man.
They're not going to win.
No.
Nah. Or you can pick up the money line.
Yeah, let me go Kentucky. All
right. Those teams that you know for sure they're not going to lose.
Let's go SEC. Kentucky, Vanderbilt. Take the money line. That's the best bet, or?
Yo, I'm just looking on my phone. If I pick Kentucky money line and pick Notre Dame to win by 11.5, and you bet $50, you know how much you make? $800.
Just like that. Oh, I said Kentucky. Okay, Kentucky or Vanderbilt.
I wish you could have seen that.
Money line is minus 900. What does that mean?
It's the higher the money line is, the lesser money you get paid, because it's more of an easy game. If you look at that that Liberty game, it's like 1,000. Yeah. So if you bet, there's no money. But if you go to a parlay, if you add it in a parlay, it's much better because you parlay more games together. But if you want to bet on that game, there's barely any money because everybody picked Liberty to win. No, it's just like right now you got Florida going against. Let's just say you got Florida going against SMU. Florida should be favored for like 40 points. And the money line is going to be so bad because everybody knows Florida is going to win. For Florida to lose, somebody got to have COVID. Everybody got to have COVID, and they suspend everybody.
The whole offense.
Exactly. Actually, I was just looking. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just love this. Just this two picks right here. I'm in love with it.
Give it to me.
Notre Dame. It's just two teams. Notre Dame at Boston College. They're minus. They win by a 12 point, right. And Kentucky went up straight. That's you bet $50. That's $835.
So when you do straight, what do you mean by straight?
Straight mean you just went like straight. You know, like they pick a team. Okay, right now Miami Hurricane is they're plus 2.5.
I would say I want to pick Kentucky, and I just don't want to. I just pick Kentucky. That's picking straight.
Bam! You just picked them to win.
Gotcha.
So you know if Kentucky is like they're minus 17 point, the chance of them losing is gotta be Vandy got to bring the A game, like A++ game to beat them. So which means. And I'm gonna be able to see that's my bet right there. I'm gonna bet that.
I got four college games. I got 4 college games down.
Okay. And don't forget you can parlay football, college, and the NFL together.
Okay.
But I just stumble on this pick here. I'm actually in love with it because the Fighting Irish are fighting to go to the bowl.
They're number 2.
Exactly. So because of strength schedule, they have to put up points. All that come to mind. You got to think about it. Because don't forget, they need you to score. Don't beat nobody by 10, 15. If you can beat them by 80, beat them by 80. Because those people they count the points. So that's a very good bet. I didn't even notice that. Man, I wish I send that to your phone. You would see it.
Please.
And you would see the 2 teams just to parlay.
So here we go. I got another one for you.
Talk to me.
I'm hold on. I got to get up out of here. Nah, I thought I had one. I was gonna say Georgia, Missouri, but I don't like that game.
I do.
Yeah, Georgia, Missouri.
Yeah, is it on? Is it what's the line?
Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Let me click right here. All right. Let's see.
Georgia's gonna bring the A game because Florida just spanked them.
But that young Missouri team is just
they've been playing real good.
Not bad.
But Georgia just lost because Georgia didn't lose because they played bad.
No.
Georgia lost because they made bad plays.
It's not pulling up right now, but I'll definitely give it to you when it does pull up. But we got a game on right now. FAU versus FIU. 7-zip FAU.
FAU is actually minus 7.5. FAU played so bad last week. Where FAU played terrible last week. I think they lost. It was like 6-3.
Yo, what is this app that you're using to do this? What is it called?
FanDuel. FanDuel Sportsbook. So I don't think it's actually illegal in Florida.
It's not.
Yeah. So it's only certain states that it's legal in. It's legal in certain states, but I think down in Florida, you in Palm Beach, right?
Yeah, I'm in Palm Beach.
I think at the dog track, the Palm Beach Kennel Club across from the airport.
Oh yeah.
You do that right there, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that thing, and then we got Iowa and Minnesota tonight.
That is a very tricky game because both teams are even. It's one of those games where I am leaning towards the Gophers of Minnesota because of they have a better quarterback.
Me too.
Iowa has a very great defense, right? But their quarterback he makes so many mistakes. Remember I said last week about Josh Allen for the Bills? Mm-hmm. If he doesn't make baby mistakes, they cannot lose. Mm-hmm. So that's Iowa. If he doesn't make mistakes, because I think he's a true freshman or a sophomore. If they don't make mistakes, they're gonna win. But I'm gonna go on the lip and give a close call, a underdog pick. I'm picking Minnesota to win.
You said our quarterback was a freshman?
Yeah, their quarterback is I believe it's a freshman or a second-year player.
That's all.
But I'm going with Minnesota.
That's your finance. All right. I'm not picking that game, though.
Because it's a very tricky game. Yeah, that game is it's actually, I forgot it's actually on right now.
Yeah, it's on right now.
It's on right now in Minnesota, just like I was saying. So Iowa is 2 and a half point favorite, right? But I'm picking Minnesota as an underdog to win straight.
All right, let me go ahead and tell you. These are all the postponed games so far this week. All right, you got Troy versus CCU, postponed. Number 12, Georgia versus Missouri, postponed. Texas A&M versus Tennessee, postponed. Ohio State versus Maryland, postponed. Auburn versus Mississippi, postponed. Alabama versus LSU, postponed. Those 7 were set. Well, here we go. My bad. Just an update. Ohio State and Maryland game is canceled. So that's not a anyways. Those games are off. Those are all the games that's canceled for next week. This week, tomorrow. Sucks, right?
That's terrible. That's bad.
Give me one. I got one for you. Indiana versus Michigan State.
That's another headache.
Number 10, Indiana versus Michigan State.
So week 1, Michigan State lost a very bad game. Then the following week, they just blow out the the Wolverines. Then last week, they lost another good game. So now here we go again. Indiana has not beat Michigan in 24 years until last Saturday. Now with Michigan State, Indiana, can't lose. I want them to lose, but they can't lose. There's no way Indiana is losing.
They right behind you guys. You guys 9. They're right behind you.
Mm-hmm. Indiana, and a close call. They got a great running game. Their running backs remember back in the day when we had Tiki Barber and Ron Dane with the Giant Thunder and Lightning? They have Thunder, Lightning, Slash, Megatron, Bigtron, and Babytron. These boys, they bring out their running backs. I'm telling you, son. They got Eric Dickerson, Jerome Bennis, a young Ricky Williams, and recipes to Cedric Benson. They got them all.
Oh boy. All right. All right, man. That's enough for college football. What you think? You got another game? You want?
Let's see. Let me look on my
I got four. I got 4 down packed for me. I'm going with Florida, but I'm going with the 17 and a half.
There's a great money game here. North Carolina Tar Heels take on Wake Forest.
Sorry, that's an ACC.
ACC. Don't forget, North Carolina, they're like the number 1 rushing team in the league.
Yeah.
When they're running, nobody can beat them. But when they cannot run, they can't win. Example, they blew out everybody else, but when they play against Florida State, they couldn't run the ball, and Florida spanked them on national TV. And I think my Miami Hurricane playing in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I like North Carolina, but the ACC is so tricky sometimes too, man.
Just terrible, man. Terrible. Up and down.
Yeah, it's like the SEC of right now.
Yes.
It's like the pandemic just knocked the whole SEC out of whack, bro. Like real talk. Georgia, I'm going to defend Georgia just a little bit. All right. Georgia really was missing a lot of key opponents on their team because of that COVID, the pandemic stuff. Some of those guys, they opt to not play this year and stuff like that. And I could probably go and look up some top names. It had some players that set out, but like you said,
they top safety opt out. They top corner opt out because of injuries. They was afraid of getting hurt and cost them money at the next level.
Exactly. So I'm not so much a big fan of what's going on this year as far as this playoff, who gonna win the championship. Of course, I want my Gators to win, but I ain't a big fan because it was a half a year. You got Ohio State. They just coming in and they're starting their season. They was jumped right into the number 5 spot. So it's like, this college playoff and this college football season with this pandemic that Mr. who brought here. But you know what I'm saying? But it's just not fun no more, man. It's not fun.
COVID has shown us a different way in sports, bro. Hey, listen, if you and I, if you know COVID hit so hard and we didn't have sports, I'm glad they brought football back. Because imagine right now, you and I didn't have sports to,
golf. By the way, Tiger Woods is 3 under.
He's doing pretty good.
Pretty good, Tiger.
He wasn't that bunker. He just missed that boat.
Yeah, it's pretty good, Tiger. Hey, man, y'all ain't know we know nothing about that, huh, y'all?
Yeah, I watch it, man. I like that. I like that. I love this when Tiger hit this right here. Oh my God!
Hey man, 4 birdies, man, in the beginning. Sure, that's not bad. That's not bad.
And he has a history of very very slow start, but this is the time that he actually was hot. But Dustin Johnson, he's on fire.
Can't stop him.
4 straight bird.
That's the youngster, right?
Yep.
Well, back to football. Okay. All right, you got me a game? You gave me a game yet?
Yeah, I gave you North Carolina game, but I'm looking at it right now. So just so you know, if you pick Carolina to win by 12.5, and you pick the Fighting Irish to win by 11.5, and you pick Kentucky to win straight up, you bet $50. That's $1,600.
So who should I go with? Who you picking?
I'm picking the Fighting Irish to win by 11.5.
Sheesh. Who? The Tar Heels.
I'm picking the Tar Heels to win by 12.5. It's easy.
Yeah,
Wake Forest is only known for one thing. That's basketball. Tim Duncan, Chris Paul. That's it. So football is not their cup of tea. I can see an easy 2-touchdown win. And Boston College, they got D, but the Irish are good.
Hey, Wake Forest 4-2.
Yeah, 4-2. That's okay, but they have not played a team that good with those running backs.
North Carolina do got a Chris Brett. Who's the head coach?
They O-line is just unbelievable.
Who's the head man over there?
They got too many Mac Brown. They got too many big snakes over there.
Yeah, it is, man. Not doing this thing over there. All right, man. Let's go ahead and switch over gears. We're going to switch to NFL.
My game, the NFL Sunday.
Let's get it, man. Okay, man. First things first. Bro. Did you pick Titans? Did you pick Colts over Titans? Tell me.
Last night?
Tell me the truth.
No. Never that. I told you. Nope. I couldn't do that. I picked them to go over 48 also. I picked them to go over 48. That was good. I won on that end, but I didn't pick them straight up. But there's no way Tennessee should lose that game. You know me. Once again, you know how I feel about Tennessee.
19 carries, 103 yards. Hey, man, not bad with the 103, but 19 carries. I think they was playing behind. They was playing from behind early. They went down. Well, shoot, it was a good game. It only exploded in the third quarter when the coach hit them with 14 points in the third quarter. But here's the thing. And this was I was talking about in one of the shows. Man, look, man, them Colts got a nice defense, bro. They got a nice team, man. It's okay.
And what did I told you? I told you I picked them to beat the Lions.
Yep.
You remember that? I told you. You guys, everybody picked the Lions, and I told you I'm going with the old man. The thing is, you got to understand, this man been in the league for 100 years. He's seen it all. He's seen all kind of defense, right? He got some decent, okay, not okay AY, but just okay receivers.
Hey, here's the thing. He ain't trying to throw 50, 60 yards.
There you go. I told you guys last week.
39, 308 yards. Look, man, the man averaging at least 8, 10 yards a pop. Yes, what you need to do, especially being 40 years old.
And don't forget, I told you guys, a couple weeks ago, I love Tennessee, but Tennessee got one problem.
Tannehill.
Clowney got all that money, but he can't get to the quarterback. They are allowed a league best 54% conversion on third down. You cannot lose. You can't lose if you're, bro, I don't care who's the quarterback. If you allowed your quarterback, if you allowed any team to convert 50% on third downs in every game, how are you going to lose that game? How would you lose?
17 points. Hey, 21 points in the second half. 21 zip. 21 zip second half. That was all that was done. Hey, that was it. You can't score the ball. You ain't got your run. You can't give it to your running back because you're down too many points.
And Tennessee.
Hey, look, Derrick Henry had a good game. He averaged 4 yards a pop, which is okay. That block punt, though, it was devastating. That was devastating. When it was 20-17, third quarter, almost the end of the third quarter, it was a good game. Look, when you gave up that punt, when you let them block that punt and made them score for a touchdown, it was a wrap. It took all the balloons up out of it.
True. And I don't know why Tennessee get away from it. Now, I told you this before. Tennessee is the best team in the league on play actions.
Big time.
I don't understand. No one, dude, Ryan Tannehill is playing like Drew Brees. Or he's playing like Aaron Rodgers. Every play action, he finds somebody wide open. But no, they got away from it. And here's the problem. Once again, I told you, the Colts, they're not a scrub. Leonard's in the middle. They're playing good. Quarterback, make the moves. Quarterback, make the game go.
They made me a believer.
Mm-hmm. But I did not pick them to win straight up. No, I did not. I won't lie to you. I picked Tennessee. Tennessee to win by like 5 or 6, and I knew they was going to go over 48.
Let's talk about the games you picked already. Go ahead. Throw one at me.
The game I went to pick is I don't think this is gonna be a very, very odd pick. I don't know why I'm picking this game, but up there in the Giant versus the Eagles in New York. Now, the last 2 weeks to be exact, if the Giants were able to keep the lead in the fourth, they'd have won those games. They had Tampa Bay on Monday night.
The Giants and the Eagles play this week?
Yes, and the Giants are underdog by 4 points. So, and let me go back to my phone here. The so-called expert actually picked this game as a 44.5 point. I don't see those two teams putting 44 points up.
Hey, man. Yeah, miracle.
You can't even name one receiver on those squads. Okay, Sterling Shepard. Yeah. So I'm gonna pick the Giants to win, straight up. Maybe cover 2 because they're plus 4. I picked the Giants. I picked the Giants to win.
Dang, well, I gotta pick against it. All right. What's the money line?
The money line is 205 for the Giants. I'm sorry, the Eagles, and for the Giants 170. 172 plus 172. So if you bet $10, you're making $17. So to make it easy for you, instead of doing straight up, I would probably go plus 4. I'm sorry.
Giants.
Yes, I like the Giants. So I don't know. Maybe you probably see something else you like. Jones could have the Eagles' defense are not that good.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, so you probably see something I don't see. Well, I don't believe they're gonna put 44 points up. So
they barely came out with one on me. They
Yep.
Anyways, all right, we got that game up out of the way. Next game.
I was waiting for this one because I picked them again last week. I'm gonna pick them again this week because they're also playing in NFC West team again, and I'm gonna pick them again because of the same reason I picked them against the Seahawks. It's Josh Allen. It's the Buffalo Bills against the Arizona Cardinals, which my Dolphins just beat. And the Arizona Cardinals are minus 2.5. So the experts are picking the Cardinals to win by 2.5 on the road, just like the Seahawks. They don't have. They got Peterson as a corner. We know that, but they don't have. I'm telling you, man. I'm picking the Bills again to win straight up because the Bills blew out the Seahawks, blew them out.
Let's go back to that Dolphin game in Cardinals. let's talk about that game.
Please do. Oh my God!
Those corners did exactly what we said they was gonna do. But for some reason, how you end up winning that game, man? How did you win?
Bad call by Arizona. I told you from the start that for me to win this game, we have to contain that little 5'8" guy. Gotcha. But I told you nobody can contain him because he's so small. And you know, and Miami played man coverage, and I told you he was going to have a lot of rushing yards. I told you that. I said if we don't contain him, he's going to rush over 100 yards, and we're going to lose. But the coach, it was a bad call in the fourth. They ran that one play every time. They had 3 straight 4th and 1. Either they go to the right off the tackle, they go to the left off the tackle, and we could not stop that play. But on that last 4th and 1, it was like 4th and inches. You could have had a quarterback sneak, but they decide to go with Edmond off the left side, where Jerome Baker met him one-on-one and said, "Hello, my name is Baker, and I'm from Ohio State." So that play right there, when he stopped them, that gave me a lot of hope. And some rookie named two of the tuna. He showed me what he did at Alabama for 2 years.
Two of the man.
Man, we had an offensive holding. It was 2nd and 20. Tua threw a bullet, an 18-yard play. The next play, it was 3rd and 2. Tua ran for 15 yards. I was like, you know what? We're going to win this game. We're going to win that game.
All right, I'm going with Bills too. Then I'm going Bills.
You got to go with the Bills. Listen. It could be a great scoring game, like against Wilson. It's gonna be a great scoring game. I believe and one more thing, the same way that the Buffalo Bills beat the Seahawks is gonna be the same way they beat those guys. D-line, defensive linemen will make this game. I see a couple of turnovers by Murray early in the game.
All right, quick game. I like this game. I love this game. Even though they beat me last week. Pittsburgh, 8-0 Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati Bengals. Rookie Cincinnati Bengals.
That boy ain't no rookie.
Boy ain't no rookie no more, man.
Nah, rookie season is over with. This is a grown man game now.
He's a grown man now.
What shocked me the most was they're only a favorite by not even a touchdown. They favored by 6.5 points.
Yep.
It's probably because the way the Steelers played last week. But
lying over here.
But Joe is playing so good. It might be one of those trap games. They 8-0. It's a divisional game.
But isn't it time for them to lose? Maybe a reality check.
Like, not so fast. No way. Not in Pittsburgh against a rookie quarterback, against Mike Tomlin, against TJ Watt. It ain't happening. Those linebackers are coming.
The Cowboys did it to the Saints 4 years ago when they was undefeated.
I remember, but that Cowboy team was okay. It wasn't the greatest. But listen to this. What shocked me the most is I was looking up stats today. AJ Green don't even have 400-yard receiving yet.
Nah, bro. He ain't got nothing.
So
the T. Higgins is the one who's balling over there.
We talking about AJ Green coming off a major injury. He's still not 100%.
Time to go.
I picked the Steelers straight up. That's at least a 10-point win at home. Nah,
it's one of those games, man. This is one of those games.
It is a trap game because Joe Burrow is so good. He doesn't throw like the 80-yard passes. He throws 10-yard, 5-yard, 10-yard, 10-yard, 15.
He has more passing yards than Big Ben.
But listen to this. He ain't got TJ back there.
He don't.
He ain't got Mika Fitzpatrick back there. He ain't got Devin Bush back there. So watch out for the Steelers linebacker. They play that 3-4.
Yeah, they bang.
And guess what? You never know who's coming.
Cincinnati banged up. Yeah, I won't even pick that.
Nah, I don't care. It was 100%. You don't know who's coming.
You don't know who's coming.
Nope, I'm going. I hate the Steelers. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
All right, here's another game. I gotta take this one. This is an invisible game. Bengals and Steelers.
You just did.
I know. I'm just playing. 49ers Saints.
Keep going, Saints.
You can't even pick these games.
This is the worst football week of all time.
Here we go. Your Dolphins versus the Chargers.
That's a headache.
Big headache. Minus and a half. 1.5.
The Dolphin was just underdog a few hours ago.
Not no more.
I know. They were underdog a few hours ago because of two key Miami defenders are out because of COVID. Christian Wiggins is out and Van Noy is out. Because they affiliated with somebody who has COVID, they have to sit out for about.
Who you said? Who?
Is it Van Noy, the linebacker?
That's the linebacker, right? Okay.
Yeah, linebacker / DN, and Christian Wilkins is out. But they picked my Dolphin as a favorite by 1.5 points.
Man, that's an easy game, bro.
I think it's the battle of the rookies. It's Justin versus Tua. And these guys got plenty more game in the next 10 years coming along. I believe the Chargers can score. Don't forget, one more thing, Coach. The Chargers have K. Allen and Williams. Those guys can kill my corners because of that man coverage. But once again, he's not a scrambling quarterback. He's not mobile. Because he's not mobile, I'm going to pick my Dolphins. Because he'll be standing there looking for somebody open and somebody whack them. I also predict another defensive touchdown.
You're gonna pick it straight up, or you're gonna take that 1.5?
Yeah, I'm taking the points. I'm taking the points. 1.5, yeah, easy.
Yeah,
easy.
As much as I don't like this team, but I'm rooting for y'all this year.
Wow.
I gotta say, y'all gonna win.
Just so you know, Coach, I actually have an extra application at the house, so the bandwagon's still open.
I ain't going nowhere, man. Ain't going nowhere.
Dallas Cowboy for life. Too long.
Unfortunately, bro. All right, what we got? What's another good game we got?
Before you say something, you and I touched base. So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I pray one of these days that someone watch this and get you up there a little bit. Because last week, you and I had a debate where Lumberjack kind of disagree, and we were on point. And we both had the same feeling. Now, we didn't pick them to win, but I told you, and you and I come, and that would be Teddy Bridgewater. You and I was we was telling Lumberjack where I believe Teddy can pull off the win because he does not turn the rock over. Oh. And C-Mac came back. And he was like, nah, he picked them to lose by like 20. And you and I was so close, bro. It was a close one. We were so close. Like you said, Teddy does not throw interceptions. And he came this close to beat Mahomes.
Hey, while we there, let's go ahead and talk about it. Bucks versus the Panthers.
Tom Brady's going to take vengeance. He's going to kill somebody. After what? Okay. I'm sorry. After what Breeze did to him, I think he's gonna kill somebody. He's gonna throw a lot of touchdowns.
Man, ain't nobody scared of that no more, man.
Nah. Remember last week I said that actually I was just watching the show before I logged in. I was watching last week's show, and I told you in 3 games the Buccaneers allowed 3 sacks because Brady was clean. Last Monday, he was on the ground a lot.
Yeah.
So that pressure.
Minus 5.5.
Nah, more than that. They'll win by more than that.
Yeah, I ain't messing with that game. But
I don't like it. I don't like it, but I say at least one touchdown win.
But
AB's coming.
They got smashed by the Saints, though, man.
Yeah, but don't forget, I picked that game. I was so proud of myself. I'm about to call Stephen A. Say, yo, bro, give me a shot, bro.
Tell you, they're going to watch this show, man. They're going to see what's up, man. We laid back talk show. We laid back talk show. I'm going to pick the Bucks, too. I think the Bucks will win by 7.
Or more, but I picked them by 7. There's at least a touchdown because
I could pick that money. I could go with that money line, go straight up. Like,
yeah, it don't matter. Don't forget the money line is if you parlay multiple teams, the money line is not a major problem. But if you only play a couple of teams, it's not the best. It's not the best way of making money.
Yeah, that's true.
The money line being 2.5, that's not bad. $10 bet you $4, so.
Well, I go with Bucks. I think Tom Brady will regroup too. I think he'll snap. Him and AB will get a little chemistry because, like I said, that guy named Bruce Arians has very little patience. Very little patience. Very little.
Yep.
All right, man. You want to go Broncos Raiders? Sure, they got a Raiders 4 games, about 4.
I do believe that. I believe the Raiders will win. But there's another game I'm very high on.
Go ahead. Let's get to it then.
That would be Russell Wilson versus the Rams.
Dang, why did not come up with that game up yet? Why didn't I put that game up?
Because that's in my own opinion, is probably beside the Arizona game. It's probably the game of the week. And Russell Wilson may have the same exact problem he had last week because Aaron Donald's and them boy, they coming after him. They coming. But me watching Russell Wilson losing 2 straight games and watching Tom Brady losing 2 straight games is not happening. So they actually got the Seahawks to lose this game by 2. No way. Because Goff has not played good this entire season. No way.
Pick that straight up.
I'm picking that straight up.
Hell yeah.
I'm picking straight up Seahawks wins because there's some muscle guy named DK. He's gonna murder Ramsey.
That's a creative player, man. That's a creative player.
You said a creative. He was somebody made him out of Madden and Jumanji him out.
All right, bro. That's a big question. Last game. Let's talk about this guy in this game. I mean, the game itself, I think the Ravens can pull this one out. I don't think they should struggle in this game, you know. But what's wrong with Lamar, man? What's going on with LJ, bro? Like, here's what I was listening to on the radio. Let me just give you my little throwback. And this is what I think is wrong. All right. I think they ain't have enough time to teach this man how to be a pocket presence type quarterback. He's more of, if I feel any type of pressure, I'm taking off and I'm gonna use my feet, which is my weapon. My feet is my best weapon. That's for LJ. Lamar Jackson. That's my opinion. His feet is his best weapon. I think his teams now, they exposing him now, man. I mean, these teams now, they putting people in the box now. They putting 8 in the box and they saying, bro, throw the ball. You got to throw the ball now. If we go back 2 games, let's go back 2 games. Right? Lamar hasn't had, actually his stats has decreased than increasing, if that makes any sense. So the question is on the topic today, what's wrong with Lamar Jackson? What is really wrong? And that's my opinion. I think them coaches need to get it together, figure out how we going to make our quarterback be a pocket quarterback if this is supposed to be our future quarterback. Because listen, I don't think nobody in this league, and you can get on here and debate me, there's nobody like number 7, Michael Vick. There's nothing like him. And LJ ain't nothing like him. And if you want to debate with me with that, you can come on live. He's nothing like LJ. So you got it, Mr. ESPN. It's all yours.
Man, I remember last year when everybody was talking about LJ, how good of he's better than Mike Vick, and I had to post something on Facebook and say, wait, you guys must forgot who number 7 was.
Forgot, man. They ain't never watched him. That's the problem.
You guys must, or the younger generation than I am. I mean, you and I, we're probably both 37 now. We're getting old.
Yep.
And
we are.
You guys must forgot who number 7 that came out of VTech. They gave my Miami Hurricanes some headache back in college. Who actually was the number 5th overall pick? I'm sorry. The number 1 overall pick by San Diego Chargers. Traded for LT. So my thing here is this. A lot of teams are playing 7-man front. The 7-man front is easy. They play 4D line, they play 3 linebackers, and they play a strong safety. And that strong safety, he ISO on Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, Lamar thinks that the moment that the pocket breakout or that play, is a quick slant. The linebacker stop in front of the receiver, he wants to take off. But you can take off. But when he see that guy in front of him, his throws are not on point. Like you said, I don't think they had time to teach him how to be a pocket passer. And don't forget, Michael Vick learned how to be a pocket passer when he came out of prison with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Let me tell you. Here we go. All right. I just pulled out just a little stat right quick. Lamar has a chance to break the record for the most rushing yards in the season by quarterback. That was last season, right? That was last season. He broke that record, right? Here's my thing. You compare, if we pull up, and I ain't pulled it up yet, we pull up some passing yards, man. We talking about a quarterback that'll sit in the pocket and take that hit. Look, bro. Hey, new word out to you, Mr. Lamar Jackson. Welcome to the NFL. You gotta learn how to sit in the pocket and take hits sometimes, bro, to be a pocket quarterback, to get the respect from coaches. Because as long as you look up and you just run every time you see somebody's in your corner of your eye, listen, bro, you ain't gonna never be a pocket quarterback. All right, you're never going to be a pocket quarterback. Here's another statement that I didn't like what Lamar Jackson said. He said that, hey, the defense knows our plays. Every time we go out there, they telling us what we finna run. Bro, bullshit. Excuse me for my language, live. All right? Listen up, bro. They got to stop that crowd. All right? At the end of the day, they got to stop it. They know it, whether they know it or not. This is the NFL. Of course, you got geniuses out there. Defensive coordinators that studies this stuff, bruh. They might know you play. If you ask me, I think every NFL team runs the same plays. And Madden ain't lying.
Nope.
Madden don't be lying. So, Lamar Jackson, if you're listening, my brother, I'm a big fan. Suck it up, bruh. All right? Show them what you can do, man. Show them what that arm is capable of. Lamar is a left-hander, right? Bruh, and you
No, it's right-handed. It's right.
Come on, so get it together. My thing is, I think it's more than an excuse than anything. I was never of a fan of Lamar being an accurate quarterback. I don't think he's that yet, but I think he could get there. You know what I'm saying? I think he could get there. Those play-action plays that Baltimore got for him, man, in those packages and stuff, man, things look good. But, bro, they load the box up on you now.
I think one of his best play call or offensive thing here is when he get the tight end Andrews. Yeah. But for some odd reason, the last couple of games, Andrews been like non-existent.
He's on my fantasy and he's on the bench.
Yeah, so something is not right. Maybe the play calls not coming in right.
Maybe they are calling
and Lamar take off too fast. Too fast. If the play break, okay, you just call a play. Hey, somebody going out for a bomb. Snead is out for a bomb. Marcus Brown is going out for a deep post. Tight end to the flat. Running back play action, block and release. Once you see a DN coming towards you, don't put your head down and take off.
Oh, man, get out of there, bro.
So don't forget, Josh Allen does the same thing. But when he breaks, his head never stays down. He look downfield, looking to throw that 80-yard bomb to Brown or to Diggs. That's the difference.
I respect the coach for not coming out, you know what I'm saying nothing crazy, because all he said was, you know, hey, man, yeah, defense is gonna know you play. This is the NFL. They gonna know you play.
He's been a baby. Yeah. Like I said, suck it up. This is not high school. This is not high school where you don't have a headset. Right. You calling plays on the sideline and people know what you're playing. This is the biggest stage in the world.
You just want the MVP, bro. Like,
yes.
Let's suck it up, bro.
And you made them win the division with the way with the Steelers playing. But you have a chance to get to the playoff.
Come on, man. Anyway,
and you get to the playoff, anything possible.
Anything. Especially when the playoffs start.
Yeah. Anything is possible.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, man, what about them Cowboys?
Who you play this weekend?
We play ourselves.
Don't get beat on a bye week.
And the crazy thing about it, we might just do. We might have 4 injuries on our body.
So are you serious? The Cowboys are off this week?
Yeah, we got a bye week this week. Yeah,
you guys need that.
The other games that's on the tag is Broncos versus Raiders, football team versus Lions. Yeah,
there's another one that I think is a very good game, but I don't know what to make out of it. It's Baker Mayfield versus Deshaun Watson. It's the Texans against the Browns.
I ain't even talk about it. I ain't even type that game up.
Yeah, it's Baker versus Deshaun Watson. Houston is coming off a big win against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Browns are coming off a bye week. We know Odell Beckham is out for the season. The Browns got a lot of young talent.
Why that just seem like a setup to me?
It's a setup, but
Odell out of nowhere is out for the season.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And you got Juice Landry, who's not a number 1 receiver, but might be the best slot receiver in football. The Browns are favored by 3.5 points, but I think the Texans are coming along. They are getting their mojo back.
I'll take the Texans.
You taking the Texans?
Yeah, what they giving me?
3.5 points.
3.5.
Mm-hmm.
That's minus, right?
Yeah, no. The Browns are minus 3.5. So the Texans are plus 3.5. They picked them to lose by 3.5.
I'll take. Well,
this game here, it's one of those games where you and I we debate.
But I don't like the Texans. I don't even like the Browns.
I like the Browns. I like Baker. I got
like Baker.
I do. I picked them to go to be the number one draft pick. I like Baker Mayfield.
Baker is a spoiled brat.
The only difference between him and Johnny Football is Johnny Football used to party too much.
He's a brat too. Because they rich and got money. Their parents got rich and Richard got money. That's why. Yeah. I said it on live.
Man, Baker became the second. Actually, this is a funny one. Baker is the second player in the history of NCAA football as a walk-on to win the Heisman Trophy. So you got to give him a lot of credit. The last one was in 1960. So it's been 1,000 years ago.
And he's 5-3 in the AFC North division that he's not
loaded.
Be close to winning.
Yeah, it's loaded. But hey, don't know what's happening. Could be a wild card. You never know. I don't see him coming out.
Give the Dolphins that wild card before you give Baker that wild
card. Stop that. My heart is already pumping. My last playoff hope was actually a couple years back. Ryan Tannehill took us, but he was hurt. It was Matt.
You in this, bro. You got this. You guys got
it. It was Matt Moore. Matt Moore against the Steelers, and they almost kill him.
All right, man.
I'm going Browns. Shocking pick.
Yeah.
I'm taking Baker. I'm taking Baker to have a very, very good game.
Well, I'm gonna go against you. I'm gonna get the Texans. I'm gonna take that Texans.
Okay. That game could go anyway.
All right. Any more sports?
You got a couple games. You got Jacksonville Jaguars against the Packers. That's not a pick. Keep going. You did speak about the Baltimore Ravens against. You got Cam versus Lamar. Who's going to score twice? No, nobody knows.
Who's going to score twice?
Yeah, Lamar or Cam. I think more Cam because the pitches are just bad.
Bad ain't the word. You need another word for them.
Oh, one more. You got Monday night.
Yeah, if I don't put them on there, it's because those games.
Oh, this is a good one. Oh my goodness. It's Devin Cook. It's Devin Cook versus the Bear defense.
Bears versus Vikings. Boo. Update. FAU 10, FIU 0. Into the second quarter, Iowa is 7 over Minnesota. Cincinnati, number 7, Cincinnati is 7 over ECU.
I told you those two games are going to be low-scoring game.
Yeah, because the second quarter just started at Iowa and Minnesota game. Iowa but they got the ball back.
Minnesota is just Minnesota is just they got great defense.
All right, who you got the Bears? I ain't picking that game. I ain't even messing with that game.
You don't want to mess with that game? I'm 2-0 with the Vikings back-to-back.
Wow.
I picked them last week to win. Remember when I was saying, you like that, cousin? You like that? You like that? Nobody knows who's the quarterback for the Chicago Bears. And Devin Cook remind me of J.R. Giant about 4 years ago, back-to-back 200 yard, and he's on fire. He remind me like he back at Florida State. So we're going with the purple people.
You going with Kirk Cousins, man?
Mm-hmm.
You better trust Kirk, man. Can't even trust Nick Foles.
Who?
If Trubisky plays, yeah, I go Chicago.
You know, Trubisky is 3-0. He's the only quarterback to start the season 3-0 and still got benched.
I'll take the Vikings, though.
I think Cousins is not playing that good. But that rookie, Justin Jefferson, boy, look like Baby Moss.
Cook, too. Don't remember. Forget.
Oh, Cook, he looked like Barry Sanders a little bit last week.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I probably went too much. More like Ricky Williams.
Yeah, you gave him a lot of props, by the way. Anyway,
and I don't like him because he's a Florida State boy. So NBA news.
Hey, NBA news. What's up, man? What we got? Here we go. First news. Hey, what you think about this clown asking for a trade in Houston, Mr. Westbrook? He's a fool, huh?
I don't know, man.
I knew it wasn't gonna work out, though.
I'll be honest with you. These guys make so much money, and when the moment they turn like 29 and 30, they're like, you know what? I don't want to be alone no more. I want to play with stars. That's what it is. Think about it. From 18 to about from 18 to like 28, 29, they want to be the main man.
Here's the thing. Westbrook needs to go to the New York Knicks.
That'd be great for him.
Yeah, be great for him. He wants to be a leader. He wants to be the flow general. He wants to be the number one man. Bro, go to the god darn Knicks. Bro.
How about he go to your Chicago Bulls?
No. Our locker room would be poisoned.
Actually, Chicago's looking to trade with the Warriors. Oh, what's this kid name from Phoenix?
Booker.
He wants out.
Yeah, Booker wants out. Ben wants out. I don't blame him.
Hey, come to South Beach.
Nah, bro, don't go over there. Stay in the West. You don't need that headache over here. You gotta deal with them, the Heats.
DeMar DeRozan, they're thinking about trading him to the Lakers.
What's up with that?
That's not a bad pick for LeBron now.
That's not a bad pick, but what's up with that though? DeRozan? Nah, I wouldn't pick.
Hey, don't forget, man. Boy got game.
If you want to go with consistency, go with Booker.
Yeah, but they don't have the money to sign that boy. Listen, Booker might be the best player. I think besides James Harden, he might be the best scoring guy in the game.
Yeah, but
yeah, that's it. Don't forget, there's like two different style of players. You got some that play for stats. And you got some that actually want to win. I'll give you a great example. Brown, he wants to win. Booker and James Harden, they want to average 40 points a game.
I know. I put myself on mute for a reason. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, where Westbrook need to go, he need to go. He needs to. If he wants to go, he needs to go. But bro, go to the Knicks, bro. Go to the Knicks.
Here's the definition of the.
Let's go to the Knicks. I don't know what else to tell you. What's up with your boy Haslam? Returning for an 18th season with the Miami Heat.
He became the longest center Heat in the history of the game. He also became, if he started the season, would make him the longest tender undrafted player with one team.
That's my dog, man.
Don't forget, he went to Miami Edison High School. He was a Florida Gator under Donovan, then went overseas for 1 year, came back the following year, and was picked up by the Heat with Wade. So he's been in Miami since 2003.
That's what's up, man. I salute you, Mr. Haslam, Dade County boy. Dade County. Anyways, Tim Duncan. Did you ever know Tim Duncan was a coach? I ain't never know he was a coach.
Yeah, he was an assistant coach with Greg Pop.
When did that happen?
Like 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, he's stepping down, man. He said he's stepping down.
He had some family problems.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I think he'll be a good coach. He'll be a good coach one day.
I think he's stepping down, not away completely.
Yeah. I think it's just
family problem. And according to Greg Pop, as long as he's alive, Duncan will always have a coaching job with the San Antonio Spurs.
Right.
So that's how much respect they have for him. And just so you know, when Greg was actually, because Greg is the only coach to actually take nights off. When he takes nights off, Duncan is actually the coach. You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, Greg Popovich is the only coach to actually just take random times off. He'll be on the bench, but he doesn't coach.
That boy
He just That's how good this guy is. He said, I'm not coaching tonight. Yeah. Duncan, this is your team.
He knows how good he is.
Yes, that's how he did with the lady, Becky Hammond.
Yep. All right,
he
man.
allowed her to coach.
Quick. I don't know if you've been studying or looking, but I have been looking around. I've been looking at this thing and keeping an eye on it. But what you think about what the Minnesota Timberwolves going to do with the number 1 pick, man?
I don't know.
I know, right?
I still don't know. If I were them, I would trade that because you have enough talent. You just need a coach to win
it. And give me that trade. I'll take it because I would love to have LaMelo Ball running the show with Levine and White in a 3-guard game.
In the East, you can't have a 3-guard. I think Kobe White is excellent player.
But he's 6'2", 6'1", 6'2".
LaMelo's what? 6'5", 6'4"?
Yeah.
And Levine ain't gonna be there for long.
You think so? I think we were building around. The trades are just trade rumors. Levine ain't going nowhere, man. I'm telling you.
If the Bulls goes stumble in the beginning, let's just say you like 10-30.
Well, yeah, we stumble.
Levine is gone. He's trade bait. He's gone.
But you got to give me something good because, as the Bull says, we're not in a rebuilding stage no more. We're just trying to get better.
I don't know.
That's what my GM said.
That's what he said. But it's good. But I tell you one thing: that kid Kobe White from North Carolina.
That's the boy.
I was really high on him. I was high on him coming out because he couldn't shoot that thing.
That's the future, man.
With that fro is lean back and rock with it. That boy is rocking it.
I thought he was going to be more a quiet type guy, but he showed me a lot. He proved me wrong, though. He did. I like the pick. Don't get me wrong, but I really didn't think he was going to be what he actually became.
What do you mean about quiet? Like, you think he's going to be like a little laid back playing the game, or
you know what I'm saying, like a little role player, a little role player type stuff. You know, I didn't think he was going to snap like that, though.
Yeah, he shocked me, bro. And listen, last season it was one game in before the COVID hit. I think it was in February where Miami was playing against you guys, and him and Tyler Hero went at it. Oh my God. Yo, it was a great game. I mean, Miami ended up winning that game by like 5 or 6 or maybe less point. But Kobe White, I was afraid of that kid. He came down, just smashing from half court. I mean, he was dropping it. And Tyler Hero was just dropping it too. So
them two beasts. Well, I hope my Bulls figure out what we're gonna do, but I mean, it seemed like I like the directions we made, the things we did so far. So we'll see. We'll see, man. NBA right around the corner. Got free agency right around the corner, man.
Oh, man. That's too quick.
Right around the corner. But you know what amazed me though? It amazed me that both parties came to an agreement to how they was going to do this, and we ain't got to wait. We ain't got to postpone nothing for the NBA because soon the NFL start going into their playoffs and start going into
NBA start.
Yeah, NBA is right there. So I'm glad there's no setbacks going on. You know what I'm saying? So far, so good, man. Let's get this thing rolling, man. Let's bring sports back.
Let's hope COVID get away so we can have fans at the game. Because I'm a sports fanatic and I like to go to the games. You know what I mean?
All right. So, here we go, Finale. Since we're gonna get up off this thing in a little bit, but quick thing. I got a lot of good feedbacks about the show and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people said, you know, a lot of people say, you know, stay consistent. I was planning on coming on every day, man. I was thinking about just coming on every day because in the sports world, there's always news. There's always news, bro.
24/7.
24/7. Adam Scheffner, man, them boys' phones be ringing off the hook. So starting today and starting Monday, we'll be going live every day. Even if I'm by myself, I'm gonna go live every night. All right. I think it's more because we're trying to do this, trying to get this thing popping where we're talking about sports. Like I said, I got some good feedback so far, You know what I'm saying? If you're watching the show, man, don't forget to go on our YouTube page. Sports Talk with them boys. You know what I'm saying? Come subscribe to us, hit our Facebook, hit the share button. You know what I'm saying? Try to show some love. Show some love. You know what I'm saying? My boy all the way down from Jersey, right?
Philly.
Dang, I'm saying Jersey.
It's all good. Y'all connected.
Yeah. Philly, we might be coming up there, but we ain't gonna talk about that now.
It's cool up here right now.
But definitely, man, it was was good to have you. I don't know if you got any other things you wanna share to the world about what's going on in sports.
Nothing crazy, but the Florida Marlins made news. They hired the first female GM in the world.
Yes, so. I seen that. Oh my God, I did not. You know what? Monday, that's going to be what we're talking about. We're going to talk about it.
She became the first female general manager of any kind of sports in the world. So,
Yep. Miami Marlins. Yep. I seen that earlier, man. I got so happy, man. It's just because, look.
But I'm not. I really.
And to hire a woman and trust a woman to run your organization was a big thing. And I'm proud of the Marlins because that means we're making strides, we're making difference, and we're trying to be different. We're trying to bring World Series back, man.
Yeah, but I kind of disagree a little bit because the gentleman who actually was there before actually brought 2 championships to the town of Miami. He was there since 1995, Hill. So,
well, yeah, but
and don't forget, it's not the GM. Sometime with the Marlins, it's all about the owner. You got to spend. You want big players.
But here's the thing. The Marlins have never been about money. They was always about, we're going to make the farm league more stronger. We're going to make our young guys stronger and bring them in.
True.
Back in 2000, it's not working anymore.
But I'll tell you this. I'll give you a great example. In 2003, I remember this because you and me we are such baseball fanatic. We used to speak about that all the time in Belgrade.
Okay.
In 2003, the Marlins had Josh Beckett, Brad Penny, AJ Burnett. Those are starting pitchers. And my favorite of all time, Livan Hernandez.
Ooh. Hey, Dontrell Willis.
I was about to say Dontrell Willis, D-Train. Those guys took the Yankees to 5 games in the World Series and beat them.
Come on,
and all those guys was in their 20s, 25, except Livan Hernandez, right? Yep. They all was like 24, 25. So in 2003, we beat them. We beat the Yankees. What happened in 04? We shipped everybody out.
Everything that we had, everything.
So we went from winning a 98 to 100 game in the following and winning the World Series. We went into winning about 40, 50 games.
What's the problem with the Miami Marlins?
It's ownership. Doesn't want to spend.
Big time. Don't want to.
Always. Now you got Derek Jeter, who actually on the team now, and he's doing the same thing.
So maybe those owners from the Miami Marlins and the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bulls are related to each other because they have something in common.
It's called cheap.
Yeah, very cheap. Hey man,
I don't think Jerry Jones is cheap. Because Jerry, what Jerry wants, Jerry gets.
Okay, he's not cheap, but he spends his money on the wrong goddamn.
Yeah, so which means someone is in his ear, making him make the bad decisions.
His son?
His son's Jones. Stephen Jones.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say on live.
What Jerry needs to do is this: when you hire somebody to run your team, shut your mouth. Go in the corner.
When is gonna happen? When is that going to happen?
When he died. I'll give you another one. Eric Davis for the Raiders. They never won with him because he's always in there running his mouth. Always. Shut your mouth. Let the man does his job. Well, okay, you and I, right? If we manage a store, it's the reason that the owner gave us the key to the store. He said, "Here's my key. Here's the key. Run the store for me." If he was to come down and run his mouth every day, then take your key back. Why give it to me?
Exactly.
Let me do my job. If my job ain't, if I'm not doing it, just fire me.
Well,
that's your boy, Jerry Jones. I got Jerry Jones money.
He'll figure it out when he sees his team is. When they say you extinct, he'll figure it out.
I'm about them Cowboys, baby.
It was a pleasure having you on, my brother. Having you on again, dog. Hey, we're gonna be on this thing again Monday. Stay tuned. Monday we will be starting Monday. We going live every night. Every night. We're gonna give you breakdown news and everything, lines, bets, whatever you want to bet. If you betting on games, I got my boy Mr. ESPN right there that's gonna give you all the breakdowns. I got my picks ready.
But
I don't care, but I got the real good news from the real good guy.
Don't forget, before we go, I believe this weekend is one of the greatest weekends in sports. It's called PK versus GC.
Mugbo. Oh, I got to give a shout out. Hold on. I'm going to let you get your little 2 minutes. Let me get my 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
Introducing your 2020 Palm Beach County's best team in Palm Beach County. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hands up and put your hands together and give me a warm welcome for your Glade Central Raiders. Yes, y'all. Mug Bowl week, baby. It is Mug Bowl weekend down in Belle Glade, Florida. You got the Belle Glade Raiders, Glade Central Raiders versus the Pahokee Blue Devils. It's going down. Yeah. And guess what? We are alumni. It's 2001.
Yeah, it's been a long time, bro. Don't say that year, because I feel like I'm 365-year-old. I'm old.
Bruh. Oh, man. I don't know the last time I've been to a Mug Bowl, though.
I've been to two way back in the mid-20s, in the mid-10s, I'm sorry. Like 2010 or...
Glade Central actually got a pretty good team, and Pahokee got a good team, man.
I heard they both doing pretty good.
I seen Pahokee play against Dwyer. Dwyer gave him a good game. Their defense looked pretty straight, but GC has been putting shutouts, man. They've been putting like 40-some points. They got that new...
You remind me of the GCFO.
Yeah.
Speed.
Rashad Jackson. I think that's his name.
I know him. He was coaching at Marshall. I know him real good from H Street. I know him real good.
Hey, salute to you, brother. If you see us, man, thank you for doing a good job at Glade Central. Take us to state, bro. Take us to state.
He's doing real good. He actually I think from Marshall.
Yeah, Anquan Bolden's brothers is actually coaching at Pahokee.
Yeah.
This year, yeah. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I believe my buddy.
They had that other guy that did that bad stuff. Well, but whatever. Anyways,
okay.
Yeah, they had him. They fired him, so they hired. I think it's a lot had to do with Anquan. They actually brought Anquan brother on. I think their boys don't won about 2 games and lost.
Yeah. So. I also believe. I think Antoine Smith. I don't think if you remember him. He actually Antoine Smith was a running back for the Pahokee Blue Devils. Actually went up to Florida State. Probably had some time with the Lions. I don't recall, but I think he's there with and it's pretty good.
All them boys together if they got Anquan Bolden brother there.
Yeah, Anquan. What a great player that boy was.
Salute to him, man, because he does a lot for his community, bro. I like it.
I went to a couple of graduations in high school at Glade Central, and he was there. Yeah. Dude, he's doing a lot for the community, but what a great player. What are the most underrated receivers in football?
My last year at Glade Central, man, that boy smothered. He beat Glade Central by himself.
Yep, he killed DeJuan Brown. I remember.
Yeah.
He took DeJuan Brown to school.
Johnny Rutledge, all them big guys. We had them Reggie Vickers, all them top.
Oh, you going back? Santonio Hills,
Holmes, Fred. Come on, bro.
Yeah, Fred Robinson, Joseph Chapo.
Come on, Steve Messam.
Yeah, G-Head, Garley Heat.
Salute to Steve Messam, man. That's running for mayor at in Belle Glade, man.
Yeah, man. That's some great people back in the day, man.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the 02 Sir Sincere, my boy. Sir Sincere representing FAU, one of the best players FAU ever had. Yeah, we go back, man.
Look, we got a lot of guys.
Most of all, one of the greatest Glade Central players of all time, Santonio Holmes, class of 02. Oh, yeah. MVP in the Super Bowl.
We ain't gonna give them people too much, man. We ain't gonna let them know what the muck could do.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna let them know. But hey, man, thank you, man, for coming on, man. And Mr. ESPN. I'll see you Monday, bro.
Enjoy the week, man. It's gonna be a great football week. Great college game.
Awesome football week. Awesome.
Can't wait to watch my Hurricane tomorrow.
Let me know, man, if you want to come on live, man. You know me, I'll sneak up on this thing. The U.
All about the U. We don't like that. We don't like that.
It's all about the Gators, baby. It's all about the Gators.
Have a good night, man. I'm gonna go get me something to eat.
All right, man. Good night, man. Tell the family love.
Definitely, bro. Be safe.
Well, that's it, guys. That was it. Thank you for tuning in to Sports Talk with them boys. Yeah, I am your host, your only host for tonight, Coach Mo. Another episode, man. Another episode down the bug. Hey, remember, and you have my word. Starting Monday, we will be going live every night. Every night. I don't care if you miss it, catch it. Subscribe to our channels on YouTube, Facebook, even Instagram. Just type in Sports Talk with them with a D, D-E-M, boys with a Z, them boys. All right. Hey, man, anything you guys want to talk about, if you want to come on the show and you have a subject you want to talk about, anything, here's our topic. All right. And this will be a topic we'll be talking about. And hopefully we'll be talking about something different about him. All right. What's wrong with Lamar Jackson? LJ, MVP. All right. They always say the MVPs, when they get MVP, they always a curse. All right. But what is wrong with LJ? Have they figured out how to play him? Put 8 mans in the box and make you throw the ball, son. All right. Don't be compared to Michael Vick. Hold your own self accountable. All right. Start your own legacy, my son. All right. Don't let these fans and these news reporters compare you to somebody else. You Lamar. All right. Just like that. All right, man. Hey, man. Thank you guys for tuning in for Sports Talks with the Boys. I'm your host, Coach Mo.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.